Hi. Benjamin Franklin said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn." This reminds me of the first time I gave a presentation. That was a seminar during my college days which each of us had to give. At that time, I knew nothing about how to give an effective training. So what happened? It ended up as a brain dump, a monologue of whatever I had prepared and gone. Now, many years later, I have learnt a lot from some expert trainers and also from my own experience. And here are 3 tips that I want to share with you based on my experience. The first, involve the participants. There are 3 ways to do this. The first is activities. Keep them on their toes. Definitely start your training session with an icebreaker. And through the session, involve them in a lot of activities. So thus, as the participants involve, they participate with so much of energy, they have a lot of takeaways, a lot to learn. The second is, ask them questions. Trigger their brain cells. Let them think and respond. So as they keep thinking and responding, they retain a lot and have a lot of takeaways from the session. The third is my favorite, which is videos. One favorite here again is Fu Panda. This is a movie which has a lot of good scenes to be used in soft skills trainings especially. For Agile, I use a series which is called The Expert and another which is a nice video from Seinfeld. I play the video, we all watch it together, and then we do a debrief at the end of it, where we all share what we have observed and what we have learned. This is learning by observation. And by the way, I play these videos from YouTube. So these were 3 ways in which to involve the participants. The second is related to the favorite learning aid that we use. Guess which one? Of course, PowerPoint. So here we must be cautious not to make it a death by PowerPoint. And how do we do that? One is, don't cram any slide with too much of text. Bring in a lot of images and have maximum 6 bullets, maximum 6 words per bullet on each slide. Every slide should convey one key message. Make all the slides flow like a story. Structure it out thus. So when the participants go through those slides with you through the session, that whole story flows and they get a lot of takeaways. They remember, they retain. The third is something which we don't pay too much attention to. That is the duration. Now we are all working from home, most of us at least. So our attention spans are even lesser than how it used to be earlier. It is very essential now that we don't schedule long drawn trainings. So if you're planning to have a day-long session, try to split it into 2 half days or even 3 days with 2 hours each. Every 1.5 hours, weave in breaks and tell the participants in advance when those breaks are going to come up. That definitely helps. For my recent Agile trainings, for example, I schedule them as 1.5 hours per day for 6 days. The advantage I get is, 1, for the participants to carve out 1.5 hours each day is no big deal. And I'm also assured that they will be with me because 1.5 hours is not too much of a duration in a day. Second, because it's for 6 days, every day I'm able to reinforce the learning from the previous day. So this way, try to optimize the duration, also keeping in mind that the participants have their regular day jobs. These were 3 tips based on what I have learned. What is your story? If you have any tips to share, do put them out as comments. And let's learn together. Thank you.